Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to have a look at part 2 of chapter 3 from the book My System by Aron Nimzowitsch. So in this chapter we are obviously talking about the 7th and 8th ranks, and in this video we are going to have a look at 5 different examples where the author has brought up 5 points. So we are given 1 examples for each point regarding 7th rank cases. For example, the first one is the 7th rank absolute control with pass pawns. So here it's white to move. So white will simply take the bishop first, and black will simply pin the queen here. And once the pieces are exchanged, as you can see, white's rook now has full control of the 7th rank. And as a result, this is a win for white. So a possible continuation is white can simply play b6. And when the rook goes behind the pawn, now you have this b7 push. Now, the obvious thing is if here black plays king g7, you can simply give a check and promote it to a queen, and this is a win as well. Now going back to this position, after b7, here if they simply play a move like h5, now you simply can play check and simply queen this, and this is also a win as well. The second point the author brings out is draw by perpetual check. Here black has a checkmate threat. Obviously white's king is now trapped. There is no escape. So white can only do one thing. They can simply give perpetual check. Now this is possible because both the rooks are on the 7th rank. And now you have to use the correct rook to give checks. If you use the rook on d file to give a check, this is actually a loss for white because the king can go here, and after another check king moves further, and after here now the bishop controls the critical squares and there are no more checks, and this is a win for black. However, going back to the original position, the correct move is rook f to e7, and now this is obviously perpetual check. Black cannot do anything about it. The third case the author of the book emphasizes on is the drawing apparatus of rook and knight. Now it's actually a drawing combination. Now we look at this position. Black has 3 pawns that they can queen anytime, so it looks miserable for white. And if here white plays something like rook knight h7, king e8, and after another check the king can go further, and now after rook d7 king moves further, and probably rook can take the pawn, but one of the pawns will now queen, and this is a win for black. So going back to the original position, what do you think is the correct move? The correct move is rook d7. The main thing is you might think, what happens if black queens here? It really doesn't matter because once it queens, now you can give a drawing combination. After the king moves, you can simply give another check. The black king cannot escape any checks here. The key move here is rook d7. This rook prevents the king from going further towards the a8 square. So something like this, there's no escape for the king, and this is a perfectly drawing combination. The fourth special case the author explains is called marauding raid in the 7th rank. Now what it mentions is actually here both teams have same amount of points in terms of pawns and pieces. However, this is actually winning for white. A combination is after rook gives check, the other rook gives check now, and after king f8 you have rook f7. Thanks to the pawn on g6, the rook is able to take the bishop, and this is a winning endgame for white. So this is another idea that you have to keep in mind when you have rooks on the 7th rank. And finally, another interesting idea. It's very simple, but it's very interesting as well. So here, it looks like it looks like both teams are able to draw this position, but this is absolute win for white. It's a simple technique. You simply give check, check, and here another check. Now when the king goes to f8, you simply have to sacrifice your rook to win the queen, and this is an easy win for white. So this is called a combined play on the 7th and 8th rank, with which leads to an enveloping maneuver on the corner of the board. So these 5 points are very interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and it's bye for now.